and welcome to Racing Vtuber Rundown, your weekly podcast for all things racing Vtuber news and events. I'm Kaito NASA, and we have ProjectGQ Racing. I think I got it right. Is it finally a team with Project in the name?
It is, indeed.
Oh my god, Jordan doesn't, he gives me flack all the time because of the whole Project Mirai comment I made.
Yeah, no, this time it is ProjectGQ Racing, yeah.
If y'all want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Well, my name, or the nickname I use is Greg. My name is Greg. I'm a racing VTuber catboy that now races for, I think it's 10 months at this point. Or doing VTubing for 10 months, racing for a long longer. And yeah, that's the most thing I can say about myself. Mostly doing iRacing, now not starting but continuing doing ACC, but my main thing is iRacing for me. Sometimes streaming, I didn't stream for a long time, but that's another topic, and sometimes doing arcade racing as well, so very silly, very gay.
Exactly how I am, which I love. I cannot speak. Classic. But yeah, I'm Zen. I cannot introduce myself, so I'm just gonna keep it short. I am also very gay. I'm also a catboy.
Yes.
And also, cool fact too that to think what you said, Kaito. I think the name ProjectGQ Racing came up to be like a week after the first episode came out.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so well, since we're on the topic of ProjectGQ, how did the team start? How did ProjectGQ Racing come to be?
You wanna go or should I? Well, I will go then. Yep.
So at the beginning there was chaos and then the fucking universe. then there was the Big Bang.
And then,
how did this happen?
So, for me, like I will give you a little background, not only about GQ, but about everything like that, how we got here actually. Exactly a year ago, right now, I joined a team that was created by that point called UK Racing. I wasn't a VTuber back then, I was just a driver for them. Started being a VTuber like a month or two later, so I think sometimes next month is my anniversary somewhere, I don't remember. But this month would be the anniversary of UK. Well, yeah, we built that team, then some stuff happened and fell apart a bit, and of course I brought Zen in that team as well. We talked a lot, and we thought of after UK disbanded, we thought of an idea to do a team for people that don't fit in other teams or were like kicked or stuff like that, to give them another chance and give them a chance to do special events, do endurance racing, and yeah, I think that's how it is, right, Zen?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and we are very gay, if no one noticed. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
We're also 90% Catboy?
Yeah, I would say so. That was UK and here as well, yeah.
I mean, right now the core team is 100% Catboys because technically it's just two of us.
Yeah. But if you bring the partnership,
we are in the works to get some more people in.
Yeah, and and the TechnoBurst Partnership, which, of course, thanks to that, we could have done Petit Le Mans. I hope everyone enjoyed.
No, if not for TechnoBurst, we would have just duo it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a 10 hours.
Oh gosh, doing 3 stints, but
how many stints did you do during Daytona?
It was Le Mans and it was 15.
Yeah.
It was 11 hours of driving, I think.
Don't even mention not doing Petit Le Mans solo.
The thing about Le Mans is it's a longer track that is a little bit easier for me. Like Atlanta, while overtaking slower classes, is just mess. Total mess. They're free overtaking opportunity. In Le Mans, you have everything is overtaking opportunity.
Yeah, there are free overtaking opportunity, and of course the higher classes try to make.
Don't care. We don't. We do not care. If Gap we car, and if car, we gap.
Welcome to the higher classes of multi-class racing. Would you like to ram the car ahead of you, or would you like to try and force your way through them?
Yes. So now the team is 2 cars, GT3 and LMP2 for now, and hopefully we will go from LMP2 to GTP soon.
So what made the choice to start with the because I know GT3 it's partially because it's the most popular, but what made the choice to do LMP2 instead of a GTP?
Greg.
Yeah, so it was like
I just mean you're the reason why we are LMP2.
Yes, exactly. That's what I wanted to say, but elaborate a little bit more on that topic. Well, when you guys started doing special events, we started first as a GT3 team as well, so people who didn't race yet on iRacing and do big events will have something that they are comfortable with, because who didn't drive a GT3 in any other games, even though iRacing is a bit different with them, but still it's close enough. Prototypes are a little bit different to drive, of course, no ABS, and they are really loose as well, and a lot of downforce and higher speed as well. But I always loved the LMP2. Did IMSA with Reska in LMP2, so I wanted to bring the team and maybe not split it, but make 2 cars, even in UK before. GT3 and a prototype, whatever prototype it would be. And yeah, I just loved the LMP2 after the not last 3 or 4 major updates ago, when they updated it and made it a little bit slower again, so it can run with the GTPs properly, and that made it super easy. It's like the most beginner friendly prototype that is in the game.
Zen, would you ever? Because I know you do the GT3. Would you drive the LMP2?
Yeah, because no, wait. I would say I think around Atlanta, I actually enjoy the LMP2 more because I had to do the LMP2 fixed series today, and I actually won, and it was really cool to drive.
Oh, nice!
It's way more enjoyable than the GT3, especially for DSs and stuff.
I would have, but after Petit Le Mans, my safety rating dropped below 4.0.
Have you seen how far my safety rating dropped?
I don't think I saw the exact number, but I know it tanked.
4 point something to 1.5.
Oh, Jesus. That is okay.
Yeah, also, by the way, I think you had around the same amount of incidents as Zul and half the laps, but you got basically nothing from SR.
Yeah, the thing is,
the most.
Kaito wasn't C license by that point, and Zul was a B license, so they got less slapping than your A license.
Trash game. Shut up.
Yeah, true.
FF, go next.
Yeah, exactly.
How did before we get to Petit Le Mans, because you said the TechnoBurst partnership helped with letting us do 2 teams for it, or I guess 2 cars for it. How did y'all decide to talk to TechnoBurst to get that partnership?
I didn't know anything about it. I just got a message from Zen that, hey, we have a partnership with TechnoBurst. I was like, okay, that's fine. I like those guys, so let's do it.
We're scrolling through the archives.
Yeah, now I reminded myself how it happened. I think Psycho, it was either Psycho or someone from TechnoBurst that mentioned all the podcasts that they would be up to make go for iRacing with the I think they don't have enough people to make TechnoBurst iRacing team. So just wait a minute. This is a prime opportunity to do.
This is free real estate.
Yep, exactly. And I just messaged them if we are still on good terms, and just stuff happens.
Oh man!
Yeah, when I got that message, I was really happy because the falling apart of UK kind of hit me hard, because it was kind of team that I and Polu built together later and held together. So I thought, thanks to how it happened, which we are not going into.
This is not a drama channel.
Yeah, exactly. I thought like the long endurances are over for me, kinda. So I was really happy to hear that we have people actually, and people that I know and like as well. So
All right, Petit Le Mans. It was I believe it's the first endurance event for the team.
Oh yeah, because we were supposed to run in the 8 hours, but then we just decided, nah, fuck that shit.
Well, yeah, I don't own Indy, so I couldn't help you there
Yeah.
either.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but or was it 6 hours? I don't know. We were supposed to
6,
run
yeah.
Let's Do.
Yeah,
In the
6
in the
hours.
6, and then like Fuji is 8, and Petit is 10, and then you have Sebring which is 12, and
But Petit Le Mans was the first one, and insider information as the host and also behind the scenes as one of the drivers. Coordination was scuff.
No, it was perfect.
yeah, something before that I wanted to say that we chose the hardest race on the calendar to bring new people into big endurance racing.
What do you
I would say
do? You know
20.
which was the first special event I did?
No.
NERP 24.
Oh gosh, I would
Okay,
definitely say
TCR.
that's harder. I would say that's
You
the
know what?
hardest.
Yeah, okay. But if you take IMSA cars and you take classic sports cars racing, which iRacing is known about their IMSA license and their IMSA cars and everything, if you take IMSA stuff, yeah, like it's either Sebring or Petit Le Mans, and I would go for Petit Le Mans.
Really, I wouldn't think Petit Le Mans because like the actual like Road Atlanta itself, I had almost no practice on Road Atlanta, and I like fell in love with the track.
The thing about those two, Sebring is really bumpy and hard, but it's wide enough for prototypes to just run through, right, and just overtake on the outside or anything like that. But for Road Atlanta, the first sector is just, yeah, you can't overtake that really. People will try and will kill people. Then you have one long straight where the major of the overtaking should be, and then there is the chicane after, so that's where you can overtake. But the rest is just like you can't really do anything there, kinda. And with LMP2 as well, because they don't have the hybrid system that GTPs have, they don't have the acceleration that the GTPs have. So sometimes even you see that the GT3 is kinda out accelerating you for a bit, and then you will start pulling away slowly. So for the middle class, the LMP2, it's a lot harder than Sebring would ever be.
I know.
Yeah.
I know for us, the on the GT3 side, it was partially my fault because I was like, oh yeah, I don't know the content yet. Like 2 or 3 days before.
No, neither you or Zol had the content, so don't worry.
I did buy it. I did practice the setup, so like I wasn't going in with no practice whatsoever. So
Zul got it 4 days before the race from me, so
I dug into the last little bit of the reserve fund that I had. I was like, I have this last bit of cushion because surprise, I had no oven and no microwave for like the most of the week.
Oh,
oh no.
Yeah, microwave broke, and then we ended up trying to clean the oven to try and get ready to sell it, and we still need to put the door back together.
oh
So
shit.
I had to dig into that to buy food. Basically eating like takeout and fast food for the entirety of this week.
Classic America.
Hey, if you can't cook at home, it works. Besides, my new oven has an air fryer mode, and I'm excited to try it out.
Hey yo.
It's a whole oven-sized air fryer. I'm excited.
Clearly you own an air fryer.
Everyone's like, "Do you have an air fryer?" I just like the Will Smith like meme to point to my oven. That is my air
Yep.
fryer.
Now you can do anything you want.
It's like the one of the two biggest accomplishments in life is owning an air fryer and then getting forklift certified.
Wait, okay, I'm done with life. I don't need to do anything then.
Oh god, but yeah. So the preparations they were perfect. They were all according to Keikaku, right? All according to plan.
Yeah, the funny thing is this chaos on preparation was only on a one side. In our side, we had 5 days before setup and work done. We had stints 2 days to go. We had everything ready, like 4 days, 3 days to go. We were ready and just practicing at that point on LMP2 side.
GT3,
meanwhile,
GT3, we were just like, you know what? Our game plan is we ball.
Yeah.
exactly.
Classic younger brothers, right?
LMP2 is the older brother. GT3 is the younger brother.
Also, like on the one day before, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some practice like in the evening, and then I'm just gonna wake up and do some practice before the race. And then I get a DM from Gerza Grona, hey, wanna hop on Helldivers? And I was playing until like 1 a.m.
Oh man, I actually managed to get sleep. Like because I worked before, and because for me it started the time slot we participated in for me started at 2 a.m.
Oh no.
So, but I had to. I'm glad I woke up early because like right as I was going to bed, I see I see the message from Greg that was like, oh hey, by the way, if you're on like at least 20 minutes before, you can get into the team. I'm like, oh crap, that cuts down my sleeping time.
Oh no.
But I managed to get a lot of sleep, and then I had to compete in another race, and then it was other plans, and so yeah, I'm kind of tired. If you can hear it in my voice,
I had 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
How is
at
that-
least with the iRacing teams, it was better than the Spa 24.
Oh, don't even get me started on Spot 24 at least.
Do you
I
know
wanna
what we
hear-
had back then?
I want to hear the Spa 24 story.
Okay, should I? I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it, leak the DM.
So, you know, they are not leaking anything, but like, we had set team because Zen likes to do funny names for special events. Not for this
Yeah.
one, but for normal special events, we had funny names. Like for Spa 24, if I need to find it to say
Let me
absolutely
give me a minute.
correctly.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
We
Oh,
were
no.
racing with Julian Metzner, who is 15, so you know it's like we are a child caring service or whatever at that point.
Okay, yeah,
for that race.
I have the team name. The team
So-
was UK Racing Babysitting Services by Rich Energy and Rico. Because we had Rico racing with us too.
And that team was, I don't know, created day before, 2 days before, and we.
No, it was created way before.
Oh, okay, but we just didn't get Polu in it in that team. And the day of the race, or day before, he of course was already sleeping to get ready for it because he was starting. So I needed to find a team where me and Polu are already in, and I have admin privileges so I can invite the rest of them. So I needed to go into team that was between me and Reska, and Polu was in there. So I needed to DM Reska, ask him if I can take over the team, rename it, and redo it so we can race Spa 24. So in Spa 24, it's funny. I don't think I have the VOD. Well, maybe I do somewhere still. But you can see we are using a yellow suit in there in the race because it was team created by Reska, so we had the yellow suit in there.
The yellow safety cone suit.
And of course, we did it in our Chevrolet Subaru.
Yes.
Chevrolet Impreza, I mean. Yeah.
Also, wait, no. We didn't use Subaru livery for Spa.
Oh, did we already have UK one?
Yes, the Subaru livery was for Watkins Glen.
True. And what we had for that one?
It was UK Racing Boy Kissers featuring Georgia, powered by Big Bill Hells.
Yeah.
And we also had a team for NERP 24, which was Galaxy X UK Racing Boy Kissers, powered by Sim Greedy Colon 3.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one.
Oh yeah. So this race with the names and everything and the liveries was actually the most tame one that we ever had.
Yep. No, it wasn't the most tame because I was updating the liveries midway through the race.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. We were racing and was completing deliveries
We-
during the race.
We just had to add some more stickers to the cars for the during one of the pit stops. We did it during driver change.
It's just lining up with Zul crashing the car.
So we could repaint it while it was repairing it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so because it was really hectic for this one, we didn't have anything. But I know 100% for Fuji there is gonna be something. I know
Oh yeah,
Zen
because
will think of something.
I mean, at least for the Corvette, because I have two. I think I will have two people from outside of the team, or maybe they will join the team by that point. But I think I have two people who I would want to get for Fuji,
Mm-hmm.
and then I mean, that will be for one car, and then for the other car, Greg will have to cook up something. I don't know if it will be Corvette or Porsche,
We are cooking. I
but
see.
I don't think anyone will be crazy enough to drive the Porsche.
The Porsche is the most stable GT3 that I
Shut
ever
up.
drove in this game. I don't care. You, the guys that started on ACC, don't know how the Porsche really handles.
I started on Gran Turismo Sport.
Even worse.
Even more.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I started on the F1 2017.
Oh, same. That was my first league race as well in there.
Mine was GT5.
Nice. But yeah, I don't care which car we are doing because I have them all. I have everything, and it's a shame that Fuji won't allow prototypes, which is fucking bullshit. But we don't talk about that.
I would
Which means
say sign me up for Fuji, but we'll talk about why I'm not doing any more events later.
Which means I need to go back down to the peasants and do GT3 again.
Well, you missed the Fuji Global Endurance Series, which was September 21st. Wait, it was the. Do you remember? The 21st night of September.
Oh my god.
That was a perfect date for a race. Why didn't we do that?
So more special events coming is only Fuji 8 hours and then the production car challenge on the end of the year.
Yes, the production car challenge, not just the series, but it is the production car.
Yeah, it's the one. It's a 4 hours around VIR.
Oh
Virginia.
boy.
With a corner called the Bitch.
The Bitch, indeed. And it is gonna be the new M4 BMW that came on this patch. The Renault Clios, the Toyota GR86s, and the MX-5, of course, in there.
I love the GR86.
I absolutely despise all of them.
GR86 is so goofy because you can brake like 50 meters later than GT3s.
GR86, my beloved. You cannot convince me otherwise.
So we will see for that, but yeah,
We'll drive the Keanu Reeves livery.
And of course the next
Wait,
if we talk about the next big one, like the big one, the top 5 of not only sim racing but endurance racing as well, which my top 5 of those races would be, of course, 24 Hours of Le Mans and Daytona. I don't know which one is first, which one is second. Sebring, 24 of Spa, and yeah, Petit Le Mans.
Speaking back to Petit Le Mans, the race was insane. So we had the LMP2 field that started. Y'all started in the front, right?
We started third, yeah. We started third in there.
Yeah, and then I know we started a little more into the mid to back of the 21st.
And then our cars just has 2 different stories, kind of.
Yeah.
We just went separate paths, the opposite paths. Meanwhile, in the GT3, it was chill because there was long meatball, so not really a fight for the first place. In the other car, in the meantime, we fought the whole race for the first place.
It's literally
Have you seen this? My start. I was battling everyone on the first lap, and then I spun.
the Mentrix activated the spin note.
Yep.
Oh no.
But what came to my mind was literally like GT3 was the the guy singing during gaming, and then the LMP2 team was the guy frantic typing.
Yeah.
I have the exact meme you mean.
Yes.
But yeah. 100%. And yeah, I like the race. I was on 2 hours of sleep, so I took more engineering side of the team than the driving side.
The sleep
My apologies.
deprivation was not noticeable.
Yeah, because then the thing about driving a prototype in tracks like this, quite technical, short, and sometimes you need a lot of downforce. Like you need downforce in it, which the LMP2 has a lot more than the GT3. You're doing different speeds than you would do in the GT3, so it just wakes you up. And then some, of course, both of our teams had some bullshit happen to us. Multiple cars spinning in front of us, something almost killing us by 2 centimeters.
Oh
Twice
god.
in the same
Twice in the same
like
stint.
yeah.
Me killing the car that was running P2 in LMP2. And then
Even
getting a job offer from Williams Esports.
we even have the thing that we talked about and fucking joked about, that please do not crash teammates, and we did it as well.
Yeah, let's talk about the GT3 car first, and then we'll talk the LMP2 team. GT3 was a trip. Because like start of the field, Zen goes crazy and like passes everyone. Spins.
No, I passed like 2 cars and then spun out.
and then I think it was
even that impressive.
And then I think it was Zool that jumped in, and Zool was pretty chill, mostly a lot of like off tracks. And then I jumped in, and my processor decided to say, "Nah, I'm out." Like, I tried to get it. Like, I noticed it start to happen. I'm like, okay, we're still fine. We're still fine. And then all of a sudden, I'm like there's cars teleporting around me, and I eventually like somehow end up like there's no one around me, and then I end up inside of a McLaren in the chicane. I have no idea where that McLaren came from.
Yeah, the thing is, because of iRacing's predictable netcode, your CPU didn't have the power to have the netcode as well. So it didn't know the McLaren is coming close, and then when your CPU finally got the power, the predictable netcode caught up, and the McLaren just reappeared in there.
Yeah, so I had to tow us back, and that was crazy. And then I had to fix the PC again.
That's why iRacing is kind of processor heavy, is because like if you take like half of the track, you know where exactly every car on the half of the track is. So it's a lot of processor power for that to like keep it, plus the predictable netcode,
plus the physics.
It is in its name, right? It's predictable. So if you start having issues with an internet, you can see cars turning into planes and starting fly up into the space.
It was crazy though. It wasn't even my internet that was doing it. It was just the processor couldn't keep up with the physics and the computing power.
Yeah, it couldn't like keep up with the demand, which is weird for Road Atlanta, because like even my old PC was fine on Road Atlanta in like those IMSA races. My old PC struggled in Daytona.
Yeah.
Like D24, when I was outside of the car streaming, I was 60 FPS and I was happy about it. In the car, it moved to 90 because, of course, in the car, your FOV isn't that big as you doing a chase cam or like a different cam. So not everything was rendered by that point. But still, like the FPS at Daytona isn't good. I think they repaired it already. Maybe because you told me that your PC isn't suffering there at all.
Yeah, the FPS wasn't suffering at all. It was literally just the processor couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
But I want to hear, because I had to dip out early. I want to hear about the final bit of the GT3.
What do you mean?
Like the final 2 hours for the GT3.
Did we crash together in that final 2 hours?
Oh yeah, I think that was around that point.
I think it was before that. I think that was in like the 3 to 4 hour mark, because I was still there for that.
Maybe.
Or did we do it? Or did we do it a second time?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Okay. I was there for that one then, but I don't know what happened after that.
Well, I know what happened in like the last 20-30 minutes.
Oh, please share. Please share.
Random BMW was trying to go around me because I was just pushing, because why not? I was trying to get that fastest lap of the car, because I think but that point I had it, but I had a 1x on the lap, so it didn't count.
Yeah, so you didn't have it.
I
Shut
had
up.
it, but I didn't have
It was still a
it.
faster lap. Yeah,
No, you.
I was just driving around, overtaking everyone who was slower, and then a random BMW comes around, tries to battle me. What was it? I think
Started messaging the team as well.
no, the messages were after. I think he spun me into those two square corners after the S's.
Oh, okay,
And,
so
I
it's
mean,
like turn 7, turn 8.
he spans me and himself. Then we get a message from the team that why are we so defensive? And then yeah, I think for the entire race, for the entire rest of the race, when I just saw him, I was defending us. I just didn't want to get him past. And I think for the last 5 minutes, I also was around him because we did a very funny thing, and we almost ran out of fuel.
Oh no. Wait, y'all almost ran out of fuel.
Yeah, we realized that with like 10 minutes to go, so I just put it in, took like 5 laps of fuel and went back out.
Yeah, the funny part again, the kinda shows like the two sides. We literally even talked for like half an hour in Polu's stint about the LMP2 strategy because we knew that one pit stop isn't enough to get us to the end. So we were just trying to like get a strategy completed so I can get my rest of the laps and Polu can finish. And in the meantime, it was chilling, vibing in in the other car, and then almost
No,
ran out of fuel.
I mean, we had this strategy. It was calculated to be like 55 minutes per stint. I think he was just pushing too hard.
We were just pushing too hard. The car couldn't handle how much we were pushing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we took Kaito off from the car so early because I thought that we had it covered. But then it was either that or Zul not damaging the car at all during his last stint.
It might have been. Might have been not
because-
damaging the car.
Yeah, maybe my brain just adjusted that it's gonna be like 2 minutes of damage.
Alright, LMP2, how did it go for y'all?
Well, I actually, because of my sleep deprivation, I don't remember anything. I just remember some funny snippets about the race. I don't really remember the race, of course, call it P3, and I think we jumped to P1 instantly in like first two laps. And then we just started to run away. And it was really up and down. We won at one point. We had 3 laps lead, or it was no. First was the lap or 2 laps lead. Then Wolf got in, and of course, his first ever endurance race and in the higher class. So it's really stressful and it's hard to be confident in this first race like this because sometimes in the higher class you need to be confident to just send it in there and just get it done. So we lost the P1, which was fine, absolutely. He got his confidence on the end of his second stint and then drove absolutely amazing for the rest of the race. Just the start was slow, but he was getting, again, maybe the nerves of doing the first special event. It's one of the biggest one, and it was in a faster class, so yeah, he had it hard for his first race. But then like Polu always took it over and just started pulling laps after lap and getting bigger and bigger gaps between us. At one point, we had 3 laps on the second place. Then we got me in the car. I survived. Just did a thing. Kinda enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it actually. And then we got Wolf back again, and it was when there was a point in the race when the lights turned on, when like the shaders changed in a game. They
Yep.
changed for night shaders plus light, and Wolf's PC froze for that. And of course the car still continued going, and it was in turn 1 or turn 2. So it was straight into a wall, straight up. Wolf needed to do 75% of the lap without a right tire.
Which I don't know how y'all managed to like bring it back to the pit without towing.
Yeah, we brought it back because we knew if we tow it, it's like 5 to 6 minutes, and if we just slowly bring it back, it can be 3 or 4 minutes, but it's still worth it for us to do it. So we told him to bring it back. He did bring it back, had like 30 minutes of repairs. We fell 3 laps down on the leader at that point. We were third or second. Polo into the car, got the second place, and then one of the funniest things happened. They had Polo was unlapping himself from the leader. They had contact together. They crashed together. Nothing happened. It wasn't a meatball for any of us. We didn't have damage. Then later, the LMP2 that were leading crashed again. And then, when they wanted to go to the pits, they crashed with Zen that was in the car.
Oh my god.
And that gave them meatball.
That gave them
It was
meatball?
really that point. I didn't
Yeah.
even know they were trying to. I think they weren't trying to go to the pits. Were they
Yeah,
really trying to go to the pits?
I don't remember that correct, but I know those two have contact, and they got a meatball from that contact.
No, because I remember I was going into the pits, and I just lost the car because the pit lane at Road Atlanta is so confusing.
Yeah, true. So okay, it was that, but there was some contact with it, and they got meatball from that. So they fall 6 laps behind us, and from that point we kept the lead and got it to the end of the race.
It was legitimately the Williams esports.
Yeah. Also, wait, that was before the wolf gods the freeze.
I don't think so. I
No,
think
it was after.
I think it was the leader that was like 2 laps on us. They got a meatball from the incident
No,
with
because
you.
I remember that was P2. They were P2 at the moment.
Yeah, so it was different incident. Maybe I mixed 2 incidents together.
Oh, you may have, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we might have been.
That was 5 hours into the race, so yeah, there was no way the lights were on.
No,
I think 5 hours. No, 5 hours into the race was actually the point where lights came out. Came.
No way.
No.
No way, because they came up on my second last stint.
Okay.
no, they came on my second stint, I think.
No, because I got the freeze. I remember it.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I
So
think we got you to drive, then it was Zul, and then it was me till the end.
That's right.
I might have mixed it up. Then it's whatever. Then at that point we were leading still. We didn't still have the problem, but the contact still happened, and it was a P2 that got absolutely annihilated, and it was like our closest rival at that point. So we breathed a sigh of relief that of course we didn't want that to happen, but hey, we racing. Then after the freeze, then the P2 with Polu was still true. That Polu crashed with P1 in our class. Not of course not on purpose. It wasn't anything big. It was just door to door. Both of the LMPs lost control and got into the sand trap. Didn't hit the wall. Nobody got high damage. And then, oh, I remember it now. Then we got in front of them and just started doing the proceeding of unlapping. And in that proceeding, when we are getting closer and closer to them, they crashed with some Porsche together, I think.
I forget, was it the Lightning McQueen Porsche?
Maybe. I think so. And that gave them meatball. And at that point, we got back into the lead and just kept it for the rest of the race. So, you can see 2 different stories for those cars. And yeah, we got the Wolf's first ever race. We got him a victory, so poor Wolf, from now on, it's only downhill, man.
Congratulations! Your first special event is a Petit Le Mans, and it's a win. It can only get worse from here.
Like, the only thing that can be better is to win Daytona 24, Le Mans 24, Spa 24, or Sebring 12. Like, there is nothing else. Like, anything else, even a podium at like Daytona 24, is just downhill from that
Yeah,
point.
the shitbox 4 hours is definitely the most valuable endurance.
I hope they will do it next year again. I think the most valuable race is the MX500.
Yes! Please let them do it again, because I so want to do that. I don't care if I have the new PC or not. I'm going to do the MX500.
Or the Winter Derby as well.
As Reska would say, how to get banned from the Winter Derby in less than 30 seconds.
Yep.
Oh wait, there are still SCCA runoffs to be announced. That's in November.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have 6 classes. I am
yeah, it's 6
waiting.
classes.
what they will think of as six
That's up to
classes for
North
that
America.
race. We
And
are doing that. I am
it's a
taking
week.
anyone.
I'm not
It's a week
I'm not
after
doing
Fuji,
that.
by the way.
My PC was struggling already with just
Oh,
3
wait.
classes.
Okay, I am now reading it. It says it's an ACCS runoff. It's a week-long competition.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh
So it's
no.
gonna be either like playoff style or it's gonna be like more races. It's gonna be, I don't know, maybe race every day on there for some time.
Maybe
Oh
maybe it's
no.
gonna be something like Daytona 500 where they have like, or just those NASCAR events, special events where they have multiple over the weekend.
That
Oh,
could
you
be.
mean NIS? Okay, yeah. It's not really the special ones, but yeah, I get
I
what you
mean,
mean.
Coke 600 had that, I think, and maybe
Yeah,
the Brickyard.
they had multiple races in that week. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's indeed true.
How did y'all think about Watkins Glen to move away from iRacing and into ACC?
Now we are moving to Watkins Glen, but the GT3 series, the GT3 Endurance series, which is running in I think a month.
I know. I like next week. I joked around. I was like, "Hey, so I think next week or the next race for TGT is going to be my last one for the season for TGT because it's Watkins Glen." But the V track race because Zen ended up winning the AM class
Somehow.
Yes, funnily enough, the third GQ victory in AM class.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Like
Zen. You
Psycho
are
said,
moving to pro.
the GQ dominance could board the fans.
And the worst thing is, and it's the most funny thing, is that because Zen didn't do race 2, and I won race 2 with the fastest lap, I got 26 points. I didn't do the last race, so he didn't get the fastest lap, so he got 25 points, which means for our team championship, that race will be the drop round.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Because I don't think there is a way for us to score less than 25 points when we are both racing.
Yeah, so Zen's victory would be a drop round for the team. Which is
Of
painful to
course.
say.
also for Zen, congratulations. You're being dragged to pro.
Yeah, that was way closer to Kenneth than Greg was at Silverstone.
Hey, at Silverstone, it was kind of close. Zul was like a minute, 20 seconds behind me, I think. And I just lapped the AM class once, so it was close enough for me to stay in AM.
What was funny for me was that I ended up being faster than Zen in qualifying.
Well, because he did shit all practice, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of practice, like the funniest thing was like I joined the track VC. Like you were, I think what was it, Alex? That was just coaching you how to like drive the track and stuff.
Yeah, it was Alex.
Yeah, so I just hear him like give you all of the tips, and then I just go in, do 5 laps. I'm almost at your pace, like 2 times off.
And then I find like almost another half second during the actual qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the ACC or the V-Track isn't that. I know I will sound weird, sound like like a dickhead, but like my practice for V-Track, the both wins that I did, the both like let's say dominating wins I had there, I did 5 laps on those tracks.
God.
Yeah, because who cares about practice?
Yeah, so I just
Who needs
like oh yeah,
practice?
I am using a brand new car for me, the Mercedes. I don't know how it handles on those 2 tracks. Let's just do a little practice, and I just absolutely annihilated my fastest laps from every other car. I was like, yeah, I'm ready then.
I do not recommend doing that for Bathurst.
I will do that for Bathurst as well.
Wait, but for buffers, you're switching to the Aston, right?
Yeah.
I do
Which
not.
which I already tried out on tracks that I already did with the Merc, and I'm faster in it as well.
So now imagine if we get a setup from TechnoBurst.
Now the thing is, there was no news about class moves at all. So I am still technically AM, and I hope there won't be a class move. And if there won't be a class move, I need to make it seems that it is close for AM.
Don't say it out in public.
Oh my god.
Cut it out.
Because-
Cut it out.
Because yeah, it would be so funny after the end of Yukai and everything like that. That the two that were kind of in the middle of it all would win the championship next year under a different team. That would be funny.
You were nowhere in that drama. It was just me. Stop insulting yourself.
I got literally kicked out of the Vtuber Discord for it, and
Oh no, keep going.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And I was in there, and I was defending you from cop as well. I don't know if you saw that, but like when cop started fucking shitting on you, I needed to step up as well there.
I don't remember that, I think.
Yeah, so I got kind of punished for nothing. Like I did nothing in there, but I took the bullet because yeah, for
We all took the bullet with UK disbanding.
yeah, who didn't there, like, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh man, I hate to be that guy because this is gonna make it the shortest episode ever. But I've just been informed that something very important's come up.
You mean something more important than the podcast?
Yeah, something
Nah,
important's
no
come
way.
up.
No way.
Yeah, I
There are no such
know.
things.
Sad, right?
There are
But
no such things. Cup.
oh god, I hate when stuff like that happens. But where can people find y'all? And I hate that this has been such a short episode. So if y'all want to come back at any point, either next week or the week after, whenever y'all are like want to, let me know because I want to do a whole episode with y'all. That's like
Wait,
We can do
longer than.
after V-Truck. We can
No,
do after
wait,
V-Truck.
I just got an idea.
Yeah.
So remember how I talked in the TechnoBurst Discord about the Eurotrack collab? Just make that
Oh god.
just that make like a 10-hour podcast.
Oh god. All right, but where can people find y'all on your
In
socials?
your walls.
Oh, it's in the walls.
In your balls.
Jesus.
Yeah. So my Twitter is or X, whatever. I refuse to call it X actually. Fuck that.
Why do you just call it X?
Twitter slash bangreg22 and the Twitch is twitch.tv/bangreg. I am not really active right now at all. So yeah, I need to get back to streaming soon.
And yeah, I'm on Twitter at ZenQ Meister. No, not Discord. Oh wait, Discord is Polyphony Digital. Cool fact, because they stole my username. On Twitch it's ZenQVT, I think, and on Blue Sky it's at ZenQ.bskysocial.
Oh yeah, I am on Blue Sky as well.
You're on Blue
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah, bangreg there. I don't know how they.
No, wait, you did follow me.
All right.
And then, of course, we have team socials at Twitter at ProjectGQ. Is it at Twitter?
Yeah,
at ProjectGQ Racing. And yeah, we have a Discord as well. Yeah, the week. Do we still have an invite on our?
I need to drop the Discord invite in the Twitter.
Yeah, on Discord, and we have a Discord, team Discord, when people can wipe and chill, and we can do stuff together. Or if anyone wants to like join or try races, special events with us, you can drop there. We can talk, chill, and make something of it.
All right. Thank you all so much. And again, I'm so sorry that it's got to be so short, but you know, it's sometimes things like that happen. But
yeah,
come back.
I think
come back after V-Track because I'm excited. I want to hear more, and also we'll have a lot more to talk about with Bathurst too.
The podcast didn't handle the UK style.
As always.
That's exactly
He can, like next time if it's longer, we can go into our Yukai day.
Yes. Oh no, I can guarantee it's going to be longer.
We're gonna make a drama alert video out of it.
That is a funniest thing how I got Zen into the team and.
Oh gosh. All right, that's a story. That's a story for another time. Thank y'all so much. We will see y'all next week with more Racing VTuber Rundown.